Hey, Tommy. Welcome in. How are we doing tonight? There's our first ambulance of the night. I've heard a bunch so far, but this is the first one I've caught on stream. Well, that's two of them consecutively. There went one, and there's a second. There we go. All right, welcome in, guys. Buckskin, what's up? I saw your unboxing video. That was nice. I'm gonna miss those. Good evening, Ben. Steve's here. Happy New Year. Howdy, it is a flint. Technically speaking, yes. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with getting skunked, you know. At least you learn something that you shouldn't do. Or maybe wrong spot, wrong lure. It's all right. Hey, just getting out there is nice. What do you go fishing for? Bass, crappie, trout. What's up, hauling out? Carrie, what's up? Oh, I understand. I understand. Top of your foot. Absolutely. Sweet. This is running up on a crystal here. Caught it. The other one's not broke. I just wanted to change. Both of these are Alabama Coastal, by the way. Well, that'll do it. It's not a lot, but there are little coastal fractures in through here. I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I count 5. Basically, they're little small vacancies, and that's mostly my fault. But anyways, I'm just screwing around tonight. Whoa, somebody donated. Hold up now. Oh man, dude, thank you. YK, it's Richie. Well, my goodness. Well, thank you, man. Interested watching you work the discoloration now from that last preform pretty wide underneath. Oh, this one? Yeah, this is a piece of coastal. And you see all the issues with it. By the way, huge thank you for the donation. Let me see if you commented again. Listen, y'all, everything on YouTube to the brain. Or just don't Appreciate something that actually. Oh man, hey, I appreciate that too. That's a great comment. That's a great comment, man. Thank you very much. Um, yeah, it's an odd hobby, but I really like it, and you get to turn it into really cool little points and blades that you can haft and or put in a case or use or hunt with or. Um, I just appreciate that. That's very kind of you. Thank you very much. Yeah, this is just some coastal. You can see all the pits in it. I mean, here, 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 here. Wide one here. That's just what coastal is like. The inconsistent stuff. You just got holes everywhere. Hole here, seam there. Same thing on this side, but a little less. Some pinholes, hole here, big hole there. Yeah, it's just one of them things. You know, when you're working with coastal. Even this piece right here, I mean, it's nice and slick and it's likened into the other one that I was working, but even it has Cortex, little pits and holes, and that's why I don't sell the stuff, is because, you know, it's not going to be as consistent as Georgetown or other stuff. It's just not in the cards for it, but it is really neat stuff, and I really like it. And obviously it's what I grew up on. But man, huge thank you to this. I think you're new to the stream, I want to say, but man, thanks for donating. Richie. All right. Huge thanks to Richie. Oh, by the way, this point's still for sale as well. It's translucent, completely translucent. So if anybody wants that, I don't know, maybe I should just start a bid because maybe I'm asking too much for it. So I don't know who's live and who might want it, but we'll start a little bidding war on this Kirk corner notch. It's thin, consistent, symmetrical, deep notches, pretty material, lightweight, see-through. It's got a little bit of everything going for it. Anyways, if y'all want to do a little bidding war, you can. It doesn't have to go for much. All right. Gotta love a good hinge. There we go. All right, Tommy Taylor's at 50. All right, that's already a good acceptable bid. So if anybody else would like to bid, you can. If not, we'll enter there. Looks like we're going to end it there, and I'm all right with that. If I don't see anything in the next handful of seconds, we'll go order something from you direct. My wife has bidding coming up. Oh, I appreciate that. Yeah, I used to do that, but I don't anymore. I'm sorry. Generally, no, but I always appreciate the requests. And there's a number of reasons why I stopped doing it, but I do greatly appreciate the request. I do. Anyways, so Tommy Taylor at 50. Is that where we're going to end? And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now, Eric, or I can't remember if this is an Eric who's been on this the stream or not. Eric says 60, but all right, somebody get Salmon out of here. I got him, don't worry. Oh, no way. You're new? Do you have a PayPal? Eric? All right. Do you live in the U.S.? All right. Tommy Taylor beat you out, unfortunately, it looks like. He's got it at 65. I see Pugarino. That's a little high, so. All right, I'll keep that in mind, Eric. Sweet. We got Tommy Taylor at 65 now. I think he's going to beat you out. And in the meantime, let me find my paper if I have it. Usually I like to keep it up here, but. Hoosier, what's up, Hoosier? I'm selling my Kirk corner notch, but you came in too late. You came in too well. I don't want to run Tommy up too bad because he was kind of all alone at 50 there, so I don't want to run him up too bad. So I'll tell you what. I know he bid 65, but let's go down to 60 to make it fair. And Tommy, you got it. And Eric, I'll keep you in mind for next time, whenever you bid. Now that I know that you got a PayPal and stuff. Cool beans. Bid his backside up. Oh no. Oh, that's funny. 100? No, that's all right. Sweet. Cool beans. I've just been working a bunch of random stuff today. No rhyme or reason. I was working this big coastal one earlier. It's got a lot of issues on it. I'm not looking forward to dwindling it down, but at some point you kind of got to. I believe it's going to break because of all the holes in it. I just do. I think it will. That's just the vibe that I get. All right. Going to battle. Yeah, there you go. Especially if I break it here, which is actually quite likely. It ran. This is one where I feel like I want to stop early. I don't want to thin it down to the max. I just want to get it like semi-consistent and then just be done with it. I would also wager that it's very unlikely that any of you have ever seen a piece of Alabama coastal this long. I feel like that's a safe wager. Unless you've seen it in a slab form, then maybe. But you'd be hard pressed to find a piece of coastal this big. Georgia coastal, yeah. But Alabama, no, because you're trying to skim off the good stuff and leave the bad. And this is one of those where you got about 40 different grades in the same piece. This could be very bad. And it was. Everything that I didn't want to have happen, it happened. And I did okay. Wasn't great, but did okay. There we are. Now I can set this up probably. Better. could be bad here, folks. Could be good too. A lot of these holes aren't fun to get around. I'm doing my best. Little Mountain Dew break. fact this hasn't broke yet is pretty astounding to me. Bopper, how do you recommend increasing accuracy? Oh man, well, thanks for that comment. Starts with knowing your stone, being familiar with your stone. Every stone's different. Some are consistent, some aren't. Some you can drive straight in, some you have to pull down. Depends on your stone. Also, the way you prepare. So the best thing is just practice. Second thing is get you some good boppers. I like Richard White's. Mike Tufts has some good boppers. Flint Knapping Supplies has good boppers. But get some good boppers. Ultimately, you got to work big stuff. So at the end of the day, you gotta start breaking some stone and work through the process. Something that helps has helped me is changing styles. I remember when I was, this is 3 years ago, more like 4 years ago. I got some Flint River from my buddy Jeff, and I picked up an indirect stick again, and I figured out how to use it effectively, and that really helped me. And then when I switched back, I was like, oh man, now I'm way better. And then I'd switch to this set of boppers. I'm like, oh man. So breaking out of your normal routine is a big key. A lot of it's just figuring out. I think figuring out how to support big pieces has helped me try to figure out how to support littler pieces, smaller pieces. But at the end of the day, you just got to wham on some and do it when the night's here, when the sun rises, and just get a feel for it. Don't tire yourself out. Just kind of learn as you go. I think another good way is to try to get inspired by something. I had people who inspired me. My buddy Lewis was the one who first got me into Flint Knapping, and my not really my mentor, but somebody I looked up to for a while was Bow Hunter. I tried to mimic his points best I could, and every point that I did, I'd get better. I do the same style like 4 times in a row until I got me a keeper, and then I keep it, and then I go to a different style. And then I found Jason Newman, and I'm like, man, he's making these thin points. I want to make them too. This isn't me making fun of him, but he has a big belly, and I realized he supported his thing on his belly, and I couldn't quite do that, so I had to figure out the best way anatomically, that I could support a big piece. And I don't have the largest hands, but they're bigger than the average bear because I'm 6'2", so I realized I can spread my hand out quite a ways and get a little extra length with gloves sometimes. Got to get you a coarse grit abrader if you want to nap. Medium grit's not going to cut it. I'm sorry. It's just not. Got to get you a coarse grit abrader. And in the beginning, just try to learn, figure out what works best, use different techniques, and try to push through your slumps. And I'll try to find something that inspires you. Arrowhead, whether it be authentic or not. A person, a YouTube channel. something like that, and that helps. But for particularly hand-eye coordination, a lot of it's feel. A lot of it's just feel. You know, if I were to place this up here and just do this, breaks immediately. I mean, that will break 10 times out of 10. But if I know how to support is just, it's everything. So learning how to support is huge. To be honest, this stone has kind of surprised me. It's obviously completely translucent. I mean, it's coastal, so you can see right through the whole thing, but that doesn't mean it's super glassy. It's a tough rock. There's no getting around it. It's a tough rock. But it's actually turning out into something kind of okay. Thanks, John. Get some Mountain Dew here. This is just going to be a stem point. I'm not going to do anything fancy with it. Could do a like a bowline or something, like something ultra fancy, but imagine I made a humongous bowline. That'd be crazy. No, just a big Kirk, I think will be fine. I don't want to push it. Let me use something Mike got me. Got me this kind of interchangeable. There we go. Make sure that's locked in okay. Yep. And now for the larger piece. Funny enough, I guess you could put the other end on it too, if you just really wanted to. Put this back in there. You'll see it. I'll move it down here. You may be able to see it better. Maybe my use for this really tiny one is for sake of preemptively getting the stem on a point. I feel like I have decent enough support where I'm not really hurting. too bad. Especially if I come up on some fragile areas, it should be fine. Fragile areas are what you look for on these things. Like a highly abraded platform next to a really fragile edge that wouldn't ship to save its life. That's kind of what I'm looking for on bases. Because you don't want anything too heavy or strong. And keep things light and airy. I have a shell here I need to be a little careful with. Right there, you see it? Look at that hole right there. Are you kidding me? That is crazy. Guess I won't be going too much further than that right there. Goodness gracious. Man, that's a deep hole. That's like a cave in there. Oh man. That is wild. Well, I gotta be extra careful now. Caught me a little bit. I needed to shift that over anyways. There's some typical issues with Coastal. Let me highlight that real quick. There's a whole inclusion here. I just don't know if it'll pick up. See it? Right there. Fills the whole void. Gotta love it. It's worse in person, but anyways, it's fine. It's fine. It's Keokuk. No, not Keokuk. Not Keokuk. Let's see. Where's my Mountain Dew at? This is about 100 times harder than Keokuk. I'm not joking, by the way. It may be 150 times worse. I don't know how else to say it. I don't know anybody else who could do this with Coastal. With this particular piece, with all the voids. I think Eddie Ballard probably could. But it's taken me almost 6 years to be able to make something out of a big piece of Coastal like this. So this is truly something special here. I think I'm gonna make it curved too. Yes, I do have boxes of flakes, but I found that it just wasn't worth my while to do. I'll preface it by saying yes, and that I'll sell some eventually. But I'll also preface it in saying that one guy trying to ship, 15 boxes is very hard. A lot of it was the fact that I was going through a lot of material. It wasn't just ready to go. By the way, I went through the whole pile. It's all gone. That's one. I got a heated pile over here, which maybe even be better. Well, I know it'll be better, but it took too long. Took like $29 to ship. And I was selling them for 50 bucks, but I had to keep running to the store for tape. And then to print all the things and to get, it was just like, why am I doing this? So I may do more in the future, but it wasn't really time effective, cost effective, labor effective. The only real benefit was it helped me clean my garage, maybe with a little bit more enthusiasm, but it's rather tedious. So maybe I'll get to it eventually, or get back to it eventually, I don't know. But if I do, it'll be better stuff, and it'll be probably a little more expensive. it'll have to be like once I get the boxes done, because there's no telling, it maybe 2 to 3 weeks where I could actually do something, if that makes sense. Buy one an arrowhead from me. Well, just about everything I make sells, not always. Right now I don't have anything available. My best advice is to just catch a live stream, particularly towards the end. And there's a possibility, probably fairly high possibility, that I may be selling something. I'm just going to turn this into a Ledbetter and call it. Is what I'm thinking. But I need to do a couple things first. I'll get it eventually. What I need to do is take my jacket off. Just asking for Carrie, who asked earlier in the... what, did I answer the question? How are you preventing hinges? I'll mention that in a minute. Better buy a bigger keeper. I actually stepped on a case on accident in yonder. Oh, thanks, Tommy. Tommy with the 2. Everybody like it up for Tommy. What do I recommend for flint knapping? I'll tell you what. Give me a little specifics. Do you mean tools, or rocks, or videos? What is it you're looking for? How to do it, or where to get started? Let me know, Joe. Rocks. The folks in the comments would be better resources to help answer that question, most likely. So maybe some of y'all can help her out in the comments. Depends on if you've worked anything before. I know most people are pretty infatuated with obsidian. Alan Cole sells some obsidian from time to time. I could do a lot more, but just not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. Ah, I gotcha. Bomb went off. More boxes of flakes. Oh yeah. Couldn't help it. That was a good one, by the way. It shot right into there. Oh, what would I recommend? Probably not anything expensive. I would say Georgetown, but I saw somebody post some for $4.50 a pound. It's just so crazy. I mean, I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get it at all. I think that's absurd. Especially when you're anyways, let me get off that tangent. I don't know, whatever the cheapest stone is. Probably from that dude from Texas who sells stuff. The Bennett guy, I think his name is. But I also haven't heard back from him on some bigger pieces, so I don't know if it's, yeah, I don't know. Mike Mason is not screwed up. Whatever he said, he's not screwed up. I don't know. Obsidian, maybe? Pretty far. Pretty far, Jason. Yeah, I think people are really gouging on rock prices these days. You can throw me in there if you want to, so I don't sound like a hypocrite. But I'll just say there's a well-known guy who, like a year ago, maybe it's 2 years ago. I doubt it was 3 years ago. Anyways, he collects rock, and he was saying now that the gas price is like $3.50, this was so, or two. I think it was above 3. He said I gotta raise my prices from $3 a pound to $3.50 a pound. Well, the gas has now gone down $1, and his price is now $4.50. I'm thinking, goodness gracious. I mean, I think people are just making stuff up these days. But if you're collecting like 4,000 pounds, 10,000 pounds, 50 cents on 10,000 pounds is $5,000. I mean, I didn't realize gas was that much, but maybe I need to hush my mouth on that point. And no, I'm not speaking to anybody I know or talk to personally to get that out of the air. And no, it's not Coral or Coastal or any of our normal guys. So if you're on here, you think it's you, it's probably not. Hello from Michigan. All right. What's up, Jonathan? Cheap stuff. Yep. Yeah, go with what's cheapest. There you go. Mountain Dew break. Who's Kathy, Tommy? Didn't know if Mom was in here or not. Oh. Oh, there we go. Gotcha. Howdy doody. That's funny. Some kind of blade, Jonas. Yes, Buck. By the way, she's not going to give you my rock spot, so don't even try it. Plus, I don't think I've taken her any, so that's tough. Tough for you guys. Yep. Down the drain. Down the drain. Who knows, maybe one of these days I'll slip up and tell her where my spots. I got like 30. And no, I'm not kidding. You could call it a spearhead. Something like this would predominantly be used by natives as just a blade. That would be hafted. You know, if they put a stem on there, they're gonna haft it. Mountain Dew break. I'm not done with the base though, in case y'all were wondering. It looks a little off. Oh, and Buckskin, I don't know if you were asking about Mike Mason or not, but no, Mike Mason isn't my dad, but my dad's name is Mike. I don't think that's what you were asking, but if it was, there you go. Assault rocks, that's right. That's right. I'm thinking here. I'll get it in a minute. I was gonna get the measuring tape, but I'll get it out momentarily. Yeah, this whole thing's see-through top to bottom. I gotta do this side though. This side though, got to do it. I gotched. Do it. Oh, he is? Where's he at? Was he here earlier? I disown you, yes. Look, and put the line tie on that spool. This could be a lure retriever, Dad. I can tie a rope around it and it'll jab my lure free. You could, but I've wasted so much leather that I'm just not gonna do it. Plus the last time I tried I failed, so. So, no, you just have to take my word for it. That it's sharp. Or you can go back to earlier streams and look at leather I've cut. One of the little simple things you got to keep in mind about coastal is that when you have a seam, trying to get it focused in. Anyways, a cavity here that you can see way better on the other side, that is completely vacant. That is as lightweight and breakable as a piece of glass. It's basically just a seam, a vacant seam. And you got to be careful around those. 11. It's 9:30 here. Oh, gotcha. Must be on a different channel then. Or on this channel, but I'll cut it off at like 10:59. then it'll proceed from there. The leather cutting tutorial. That sounds about right. Whoa! Oh man, I guess I have to now. Crud. Okay. By the way, thank you. That's very generous. That's very generous. Is mom leaving or is dad leaving? Dad's leaving? All right. We'll see ya. We'll see ya. All right, let me see. Oh man, all right. Show how that blade cuts, please. Okay, let's see. Well, mom got me this for Christmas, so I don't want to use this. All right, 20 bucks. Let me think here. Okay. This is my buddy John sent me this nice little card. All right. Oh, you're still here? All right. And I don't really have a way to, I mostly pulled that apart. It's not really pointy yet, but I mean, it'll, if I pull it, it'll rip, but like, because it kind of ripped. So, again, I got this piece of leather down here that's really thick, really thick. I started cutting it here on one occasion. And so it's more of a blade than it is just a, anyways, fairly clean cut. Can I cut it like an onion? I can, but I don't want to ruin. What if I do it? Food with it. I might as well just. Don't really have a way to support it, but. Well, I have zero way to support it. I need to like brace this leather down. It'll cut it for sure. I just don't have a way to brace it. And I don't have enough on it to cut it this way. But I mean, it'll cut, obviously. Now, I can't pull that off, so you know it's the blade for sure. Dadgummit, that was my, oh man. I guess I'll have to use this end for my Clovis wrapping now. Or this end, I gotta stretch it out. Use it. Maybe I can use, no, I can use the middle portion of here. Okay. Anyways, it cuts. Now I got more leverage here. I'm more so cutting my hand than that. Doing it that way. Cuts though. It does cut. get cuts. Hopefully that was, hopefully that satisfied the desire there. You're satisfied with the leather cut of bread? I don't have any bread. I really don't. Or do I? No, I don't have any bread. I'm sorry. But man, thanks for the donation. That's very kind. Very kind. If you want me to cut something again, just there goes your Christmas present box. No bread. Do I have anything in there though? I have a banana. I have a cookie, but a cookie just falls apart. I'll tell you what. I'll finish this and then I'll get a banana and I'll cut a banana with it. How about that? Like the old Fruit Ninja. We're not falling for the minute. May not be, but I said I'd do it, so. My left, I said that. Oh. Drive-by fruiting. Falling for a banana. Falling, tripping. Mario Kart. Sounded like someone shot a firecracker into a building. Didn't sound right. So we have this cavity here. It's actually a druzy pocket, and I want to leave it be, but I need to catch it a little more too. So I'm in kind of a pickle here. Oh, thankfully that held up. That is a goofy looking tip. There we go. All right. Told you there was a cavity in there. $500 going once, going twice. Sold to me. Let's see how long this thing is. As long as Mama's pad, basically. Oh goodness, I'm getting old. It's been over 2 hours sitting down. It's gotta be 9 at least, I think. It is 9 let's put it up on the lap here. Nine and 3/4. Oh goodness. Coastal Plains chert. Some awful stuff, holy and finicky, but we made something from it. Yeah, I think so too. Mr. Classic Car. Banana cut win. Oh yeah, I guess I gotta do that. You gonna grab me a banana, Marsh? Grab me a banana? All right, y'all stay here for a minute, okay? This out of the way. Oh, y'all stay here just for a second. Perfect. There we go. Okay. This is so dumb. All right, so banana's good for eating. I've got a bunch of them. Some new ones, so this is the oldest one I got. I don't know. First test, I guess, will just be to drop it. It won't do anything, but I'm just gonna drop it. You ready? Let me hold it like this. I mean, it won't do anything, but you ready? All right, where'd it go? Right there, right there. A little bend. Now, if I were to try to like cut it in the air, which is probably what you want to see, I don't know like how it would work because I don't really have a good hold on it, but what I need to do is wrap this around it for a handheld. How about that? How about that, huh? I guess it works out. Things do work out, huh? All right, I basically just slashed it. It cut halfway through pretty easily. And apparently it busted that open as well. And it got a third of the way through. All right, here we go. That did pretty nice. That one cut here. So only good for about halfway apparently. With the way I'm doing, like my phone charger's right here, so I can only throw it up to like here. So, all right, here we go. One more, maybe you'll do it. I don't know. There you go. We got it. We got it. Yep. And just to prove it to you, it'll cut right through. Oh yeah, easily. Easy peasy. Sweet. All right, guys, that'll do it. Thanks for hanging in there. Marshall, get the banana. He's actually not in here. I'll tell you what. Let me bring him here. Hold up. I got something to show you, Marsh. Stay there, buddy. I got banana doings all over this doggone knife now. Thank you guys. Thank you guys so much. All right, let's see if he wants some bananas. Retouch is on. I don't need retouch. Can I do it like that? Or maybe I can just do it one-handed, huh? I don't know if he likes bananas. Here, bub. You want a banana? And try? And try it? Here you go. Here you go. It's a nanner. Here you go. Here's another one. You can try again. You can try another piece. Here. You can try this one. There you go. Something a little different, huh? This is so dumb. You want that one? You can try this one. That's awesome. Oh, man, for keeping your word about the... Oh, yeah, absolutely, Maverick. Well, I think this is a good end to the show. Great end. Been a long show, a good show. I got Nan all over my fingers. Maybe he'll lick them off. There we go. Yeah, thanks, buddy. Thanks, big guy. You're the best. Take a... Well, I think he's found something he likes now. I think he likes it. You want some more? You want some? You gonna go in? He's looking at it. He wants more. Maybe I'll give it to him later. All right. We'll see you guys. Thanks so much. And we'll see you guys next time. By the way, huge shout out to M4VR, which I'm sure stands for Maverick. Dude, huge shout out. Thanks so much for the donations. That's awesome. And, you know, that covers me on my bananas for the next couple months. So we'll be ready. Anytime you want to see a banana cut, you just give me a holler, all right? I'll keep them in stock, okay? Keep them in stock. All right, guys. Y'all are awesome. Thanks again. Yeah, we're about to end the stream, Douglas. But you can subscribe. I try to do these every night if I can. You don't have to subscribe. Don't let me force your hand. Oh, and I have a new bass fishing channel called Gulf Coast Bass Fishing. All together, I've got like 3 shorts up, and whenever I get my boat fixed, I'm gonna be posting some videos over there. So you want to see what my face looks like, and you want to catch up, pun intended, with my fish catching. And anyways, I'll be over there as well. All right, guys. Thanks. We're gonna go in, and we'll see you next time.